for thought, dog. Get a plate. Food for thought, dog. Get a plate.
TableScraps. You a movement that we'll even take it out the South. We'll go up to NY. You look at Dipset, and just how they maneuver through the industry. It's no responsibility there either.
Right. That's the key word. It's responsibility.
It's no responsibility there either. I mean, it's the same mentality. With them, it's all about what you rocking. If you got a Louis belt on, they're not teaching. They're not using that platform. Basically they're using their powers for evil.
Right. Exactly.
They've acquired some superpowers. Right. And now instead of helping throwing on the Superman cape, they got the Riddler suit on.
Well, look at
robbing banks right now.
Look at Kanye, perfect example. And that's when I say we're always for sale. Because you got college dropout Kanye, all falls down, Jesus walks. Watch the Throne Kanye. I can't even find him in this sea of madness that sounds like everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Well, he apologized to George Bush. That lets you know he's for sale because he felt so much backlash from that. I mean, I would never apologize. If I said something, now if I change my mind, that's a different story. If someone hasn't liked me and I was wrong, but you weren't wrong. Right. But everybody else is still supporting your statement to this day.
Who apologized to Bush? It's superstar Kanye West, who feel like he got something to lose.
Well, I mean, between that comment, the Taylor Swift situation, I mean, Yeezy was about to be thrown out the game.
Well, the Taylor Swift situation, he was wrong.
Right.
But the George Bush situation,
he wasn't wrong. I'm glad he said that. We needed somebody to say.
Somebody needed to say something.
So let me ask y'all this, man. So we always talk about the artists that that don't commit or step up to their responsibility. Who are some of the artists that you guys feel do step up to the responsibility?
The first one right out the gate, Nas. I say that because Nas has done a lot of things first. We talk about this all the time, how Jay-Z gets a lot of credit for a lot of things that Nas brought to the forefront first. And his innovation, his creativity. But the difference is, and I'll say it, I feel like Jay can be bought and Nas can't. I feel like Nas is more conscious. I feel like he's more conscious to the culture.
It's a struggle.
Disagrees, right?
In what way?
In what way? I disagree to the fact that your initial question. Who? Nas? Nah. Nas has not. Nas is a dude that I feel that can be bought, but on a lower budget.
So who would you say in terms of?
There isn't anyone. There isn't. There isn't anyone who's actually could step up to a plate and be something more outside of an artist.
What about Common?
Comment on
that was who I was.
You know what? I mean, because Common would have been my answer, but just because my way of thinking right now is that, like I said, I think the elders haven't stepped up to do what I think they should do, and to actually ease these kids from the BS into self-knowledge. Common, he would make it close. But I don't think nobody has. I
can't listen to the nigga tape and listen to the album that followed and not say Nas does not have an affinity.
But see, that's on record.
But
that's just on record.
But okay, him taking on Fox News, who else would have did that? Who else would have done that?
Nas stood in.
Well,
You see, that's on record. That's on record. That's on a record.
No, but what I'm saying, physically, him taking on Fox News at a time frame where nobody wants to even battle that machine. Nas said, "Fuck it, I'm here. I don't care what you say." Fox got the power to shut him down because of who owns the record label that's affiliated with the owner of Fox News. He said, "Fuck it." He went out there and said, "Look, I'm gonna protest." Nas got some people. He didn't even tell you about that. He got some people to stand with him.
What happened after?
It does. What do you mean? What happened after?
What was the results of it?
The results were
right.
Unfortunately, you can only come. You can't measure those results until
when? It's over and done with.
Well, no, I'm saying the immediate is for him saying, "Look, there's a problem that we have to address." You see what I'm saying? Now, it was only a few people that.
It did the pause.
Okay. Well, the immediate result is the fact of saying, "Look, we have a problem that a lot of people have no idea of." First, we got to recognize it. We got to say, "Look, there is a problem. This company is attacking us, attacking our art, attacking our culture. Somebody has to do something. I will be that person." You mean to tell me somebody who says that is not thinking about the culture? He could have said, "Look, man, I'm an artist. I make my money. I'm good. I just dropped an album. Don't fuck with me. I want to go and chill. I want to go sip some rock." He didn't say that. Right after the album, he went head up with Fox News. That's a leader in my eyes.
Well, I definitely think Nas is a leader. I don't think there's one person that can do it. I think it needs to be a collective. Personally, and I don't think one person could be a voice, but it's hard going against an army as an indivior. You can be a voice. You can be a voice.
That's exactly
what I'm saying. You can state your opinion just like Nas has done. Mos Def has been a very active person. And believe it or not, Jay does his part too. But there's many people that do their part. But you have to do your part collectively. Lupe has done some things. But it's just like a squad. The quarterback, if nobody else took the field in a football game, he just out there just throwing balls anywhere. Wait, bro. You can't catch it yourself. You need a squad. Exactly. And so with anything, and to me it is, Ma D said it's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. So when it's a war going on outside, that means you need an army. So that means we need you, you, me, and them. Right. Everybody.
Right. But this is my thing. We can form this army. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, who has put together a plan?
Right. Nobody.
Come on. Leave the records. We can push the records to the side. I don't care what's coming out your mouth on record right now. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about what are we doing? The Temple of Hip Hop. That's fine.
That's a different conversation.
No. Because there's nothing where we have a collective of people
and a blueprint
to say, look, we want to get into farming. We want to do this. We need to purchase land.
Right.
We need to purchase land, put our stores on land, so we can buy and sell and trade amongst ourselves. Well, we can sit up here and have our own TV shows, TV stations, radio stations, and we can sit up here. I'm outside of internet because internet is free. Mm-hmm. Who's going to reach the mass is when you start getting into the commercialized.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And we need to be on that line of commercialism.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not selling out to the commercialism, but be on that line.
On the same plateau.
On the same plateau.
With your own shit.
Exactly. Right.
With your
exactly.
Now you're talking about finances.
Right. But we got it to do it.
We got it.
We spent $1 trillion.
Go look on
$1 trillion.
The Nielsen.com / African American.
Right.
And see how much shit we go through.
Right. But now we're talking about finding somebody who has enough money to purchase.
Well, like I said, it's a collective.
Right.
I mean,
I
don't expect Puffy to go liquidate all his assets and do all this. And that's what I'm saying, and I believe that's what Twice saying. I mean, but his portions, some portions from him, portions from Nas, portions from Spike Lee, portions from Jay-Z, portions from Oprah.
And that's what I was saying again with the Tyler Perry analogy. It took him dressing up as a woman to build a studio in Atlanta, Georgia. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, he did. You see what I'm saying? Like, we now have a studio in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm a filmmaker. That means something to me.
Who's next? Who I think next is possibly Common. I think he is the one right now who can do it. Common. Yeah. I mean, you saw him transition even as an artist into a man now. To where as everyone is still talking about the same things over and over, but he's actually the only one that made that transition from being that hip hop b-boy to a man now. And he's doing it well, and he's starting, he took on Fox as Nas with the poetry with the White House. He starts his own poetry thing that he has out in LA, and he has in Chicago where they do where the kids actually write poetry and learn through poetry. I think he's safe, and I just in the sense that he ain't out there. He got the burner with him. That's not him. That's not him, and that's what he's not portraying. And one thing that he always does is stay true to hip hop. And that's one of the key things. I don't think a lot of the artists stay true to hip hop. And how can you preserve hip hop if you're not staying true to it? And I think Common has been the only one on his last 8 joints. Never, except for Universal Mind, but that was different. Because he actually
Electric Circus.
Okay, what do y'all think about?
I was listening to that.
Okay, what about Will Smith? What about Will Smith? I mean, did he sell out hip hop?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, a lot of people will say that he did, but Will Smith has been that same ever since he came out. He was fun loving. See, people who I think sell out are somebody who, when record sales start tanking,
they change.
They change and try and go away.
You know what? Like I'm gonna put the God on blast real quick. Africa Band Body last night said something even about Queen Latifah. It's like we even lost Queen Latifah. We didn't lose Queen Latifah.
Not at all. I was thinking the same.
We didn't lose Queen Latifah. Yeah, we didn't lose.
When I heard that, I was like, why? Because now she has a corporate presence.
You had That's what I'm saying. We have to be on the same plane as commercial.
Exactly.
Or are they using that plateau?
Well,
it depends. It depends because that plateau. I think they're still staying true to their hip hop culture. But
I agree though.
I mean, they're taking certain routes, and I think they're progressing in their field.
Right. See,
they're not staying limited to
just music.
Well, not just music, but the 70 people, the same 70 people that is going to be at every concert that you go to for the next 3 years at Apache.
Right.
And no disrespect, no disrespect. This is how it's going down on the local level. You go to Apache, and it's the same heads.
We have the same conversation.
Exactly.
And you have to start to expand. You have to expand.
For the riff-raff to stop and these whack niggas flop. For the sell price to drop. For this jacket I'm a cop. Instead of what they are, rappers tell me what they not. And stop getting locked up.